Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat, mga minamahal kong kapatid. We also wish to welcome our dear pilgrims, our dear faithful. Either you are a first-timer here at the Manila Cathedral, and to our Manila Cathedral family, maligayang pagdating po sa Manila Cathedral, and welcome to this Jubilee Church as we continue our journey this Jubilee Year of Hope. We now celebrate today the 15th Sunday in Ordinary Time. And my dear brothers and sisters, we have a lot of things to acknowledge and appreciate about the goodness and the many works of God in time and in history. At isa po ito, at ang isang magandang bagay na ginawa ng Diyos at nais niya maging totoo sa atin ay ang kanyang pagiging tao. He was made flesh. Dinadasal natin ito sa Angelus, no? And the Word was made flesh. Dati-dati, ito'y isang salita lamang, isang propesiya, isang salitang pag-asa sa mga tao, pero naging totoo. And this is something we wish to acknowledge and reflect on with the readings we have today. That God's Word is not something that is floating around the air, something that is not only read in books, something that you and myself would not only hear, but God's promises, God's law is something that is very true. And more than something true, it is something that we are asked to do. We've heard today how Moses reminded the people that God's Word is not something that is mysterious, not something that is remote, malayo sa atin. But towards the end, He reminded us, it is already in your mouths, already in your hearts, you only have to carry it out. Nasa inyo ng mga bibig, naririnig na natin, nasa puso na natin, kailangan lang natin itong gawin. And today, we've heard this beautiful story of the parable of the Good Samaritan. The Samaritans then would not mind showing mercy, but they mind knowing that God's law. They mind feeding their intellects. But here is a Good Samaritan, making true what he has learned, making true what love is about, making true what compassion and mercy is about. Towards the end, when Jesus questioned once more this scholar by telling which of these three is neighbor, and he answered the Lord, the one who treated him with mercy. At ano po ang sagot ni Jesus? Go and do likewise. We are given the imperative to do something about it. Hindi lang nasa bibig, hindi lamang nasa tenga, hindi lamang natin nakikita, kundi yung ating nagagawa. At mga minamahal na kapatid, maganda po na tignan natin yung ating sarili sa linggo-linggo, sa araw-araw nating pagbubukas ng salita ng Diyos, sa pakikinig ng salita ng Diyos. Baka ho kasi ang salita ng Diyos naiiwan na lamang ho sa leksyonaryong ito. O kaya ho ang salita ng Diyos naririto lang at umiikot sa buong building ng Manila Cathedral. Narinig po natin ngayon one great act or story of mercy. At sabi natin, ayan, ang ganda ng kwento ng talinhaga ng mabuting Samaritano. Paglabas ng simbahan, mabuting marites din pala kayo. Nakapakinig tayo dito sa loob ng simbahan, I will be a good person. I will love my neighbor as myself. I will love my family with all, I will love the Lord with all my heart, with all my soul. Ngayon, habang nagmimisa, nasaan ang isip ho ninyo? Nasaan ho ang buong pagkatao natin? Tinuturo ho sa atin that we be kind and merciful. Pag uwi sa bahay, akala mo sino nag-transform? Dahil hindi man lang bigyan ng unawa ang asawa, hindi man lang bigyan ng pasensya ang minamahal sa buhay. We are always meditating God's wonderful promises of hope, God's wonderful promises of compassion. Ang sarap pakinggan, ang sarap sabihin, nagawa ho ba natin? Whenever we celebrate the Eucharist, we are given many moments when we are preached or when we are asked to forgive. We are even praying it. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. At sasabihin natin, Lord, Pexman, mamaya po magpapatawad na ako o tulungan mo akong magpatawad. Mamaya paglabas ng simbahan, number 1, na tagagawa ng dibisyon, chismis sa kaliwa, away sa kanan, gawa ng storya. Hindi lang ho for visual consumption. God's word is not only for visual consumption or something that is always auditory. Because, my dear brothers and sisters, Jesus taught us not only the best things to know, but also the best things to do. Baka po kailangan natin lang bumalik sa mga magagandang pangako at salita ng Diyos sa atin for us to live at least a happy and a blessed life. We might forgot already. We might be forgetting the promises of God's word that we all have and hold every day. Yung mga simpleng problema po natin sa pamayanan, baka pagkalimot na lang din ho natin ito sa salita ng Diyos. Ang gandang pakinggan, huwag kang magnanakaw. Pero, yan, ginagawa ang kabaliktaran. Magbigay ng dangal sa bawat tao. Ano ho ang napapakinggan ho natin ngayon? Nagipit lang pumatay ng tao para makanakaw. We are in that temptation of making God's word float as if it is an ideal. See only God's word as something that we can only see, but not really doing it. Let us be inspired by the Good Samaritan, that he knew so well his neighbor so much. Ang ganda ng salita ng Diyos, pero alam niya din kung ano ang dapat gawin. At hindi naman ho tayo nabibigo o nagkukulang sa mga magagandang balita na naririnig natin. Kaya harinawa po, magandang bagay din na ang inyong gawin, ang ating gawin sa ating pag-uwi at sa ating buhay. Because once more, my beloved brothers and sisters, Jesus would not only teach us the best things to know, the best things to keep inside our hearts, but He would teach us the best things to do. Make every God's word true, alive, and flesh for those people who will be encountering these coming days. Hayaan po natin na ang bawat isa, buhay at naglalakad na tao na gumagawa at patuloy na niyayakap ang ganda ng salita ng Diyos.